right, joining us now, Leo Terrell, who's a senior official in the Justice Department. Look at him in his red hat. Leo, you've been dodging me for months, but it's a pleasure to have you back on the show. It's all right. Don't have to say anything. No problem. I want to talk to you about two things, Leo. First of all, the ongoing constant battle against anti-Semitism. The way I see it, you comment on this, we made good progress on the college campuses. Linda McMahon, Education Department reforms, what you're doing, what Pam Bondi is doing, et cetera, But then you got this guy in New York who's a complete anti-Semite, hates Jewish people, hates the state of Israel, even praised Hamas on October 7th, Zoro Mandami, whatever his name is. I mean, it's who's winning and who's losing on the anti-Semitism front, Leo?
We are. And let me tell you this, Larry, the first time I was on your show, we talked about the campuses and how Jewish Americans were being tormented.
Yes.
And you talked about Title VI.
Yes.
Larry, I'm working for the greatest president in my lifetime. He signed an executive order. And since he has taken over in the White House, with the help of Pam Bondi, we're able to stop it. We took that money away from them. We made these universities comply. And on the criminal side, Larry, the previous administration did nothing to prosecute people. Pam Bondi is prosecuting those who have hate crimes against Jewish Americans. So we are working on it, and we're doing a lot. But you mentioned New York. I will submit to you, Larry, you're right about this potential mayor candidate. If he wins, it is going to put Jewish Americans in harm's way. And this guy is an anti-Semite, and it's going to require us to do a lot more. New Yorkers will be begging Trump to help them if this guy gets into office. And unfortunately, as it stands right now, he's a threat, not only to Jewish Americans, but to all Americans in New York City.
Well, I want to give some credit. I mean, you know, DEI, the progenitor of anti-Semitism on the campuses. And I think all of you in justice, but also my friend Linda McMahon, Secretary McMahon, who I was just with last night, 2 nights ago. Anyway, she's done a great job trying to make deals with Columbia and Harvard and Penn, and had some success, Leo. I think that's fair. But the Mandami problem, this guy, I mean, you know, he's openly a Jewish hater, but he wants to stop any economic relations. If Prime Minister Netanyahu shows up in New York, he wants to arrest him. He talks about Israeli genocide all the time. I think Israel is saving the Western world. I think Israel is the biggest thing promoting freedom, for heaven's sakes, in the Middle East as well as elsewhere. But he is unstoppable on this. And I don't know, can you go after him? Can the Justice Department go after him for his anti-Semitic hate crime?
Well, he talks a good game, Larry. If he gets into office, he cannot violate civil rights laws of Jewish Americans. And Jewish Americans are going to be protected by President Donald J. Trump, Pam Bondi, my role as the head of the Department of the Task Force to Combat Anti-Semitism. This guy is not going to put Jewish Americans in harm's way. And Larry, I just want you to understand one thing about President Trump as he tries to resolve this Middle East crisis, and I agree with you, he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. Donald Trump has put fighting anti-Semitism as priority number one. This man works 24/7. The only person who can keep up with him is Pam Bondi.
So you could, if Mandami makes some false moves, which he is likely to make, and he's going to say things that are going to be even worse, you could go after him right then and there.
Oh, absolutely, Larry. Let me tell you right now, the arsenal of the federal government is at our disposal if this guy treats any Jewish American, any American unfairly, violates their civil rights, violates their constitutional rights. Again, I cannot stress this enough. He has to afford protection for Jewish Americans so that they have the same protections as all Americans in New York City. If he fails to do this, Larry, trust me, bring me back on this show. I guarantee you the federal government will come after him full force.
All right. You got a deal, partner. You got a deal. Leo Terrell, we appreciate it. Justice Department, keep up the fabulous work. We appreciate it.